Boom.
Drop my phone. Yes, what's good, everybody? Bring that badger in here. Get that badger up in this bit. Clout Chaser's back. Weather's gone in it. Put this badger in freezer. And, but I'm like sensationally thirsty. So, it's not satisfying me, but I've sort of like got my hog out. And I refuse to just get some tap water for now. But the irony is it's sort of leaking more onto the floor and onto my clothes every time I pick it up. And I've probably got currently no more than a tablespoon out of it. But that's not why anybody's here. Everybody's here because the Clout Chaser is desperate for subscribers. Cut me and I bleed subscribers. So, to the crack of this channel, man. Fucking ridiculous. So, quick shit vid. Leeds, let's go. So, apparently, we're going to allow Sonny Perkins to go away on loan, which a lot of people on here are going to spaz out because everybody thinks that every single youngster at the club is ready for first team full-time football. Sonny Perkins looks like a good prospect. It's a shame that he has to go away on loan, but if he's not going to get in the side, I can't really see it happening before a manager's in, unless Fark is sort of farking around the outside and he sort of knows what day it is, but I doubt that. But apparently Sunderland are looking at him, Birmingham are looking at him, and Blackburn are looking at him. So what's everybody's thoughts on that? I'm going to get impaled for saying that he might just not be ready, but that is probably the case. Apparently, we're linked with Nat Phillips, who went to Liverpool in that crazy stage where Virgil van Dijk got injured. I think it was the season before last, and they just signed like two random centre backs. And apparently, he's decent. Like Klopp's always banging on about how he's minting air and stuff. But we are actually strongly linked with him, so that might be a good signing. Like even Phil Hayes come out and said that we're looking likely to get him. So I think that's quite a good sign. That's positive. And 49ers, whether this is, some rumblings going on that they're extremely keen on retaining Wobber or Vobber or Werber or Wobber, whatever he's called, Adams and Harrison. And I strongly do believe if we keep them three and then obviously build a touch around the place, I strongly believe we'll come back up. I was going to say we'd have a good chance of coming back up, but I do believe we're definitely making playoffs if them three stay. And we build a little bit around. Apparently Forshaw's been given a contract offer like on slightly lower terms because there's been a few clubs apparently hovering around Forshaw. And I know Forshaw's injury prone, but when and if we can have him, he certainly is good as a backup at least. Apparently Cox this has come out of nowhere. Robin Koch he's off to Frankfurt out of nowhere. So all these loan deals are like flying through. So and there's loads of rumours that loads of them had loan deals in their contract for if we went down. And then obviously like it retains the value of the player. If we're to come back up, we can either bring them back or then sell them and they've still played like top flight football. So we're not like desperately trying to make money. And obviously 49ers will have a bit of money, so they're not going to necessarily need to be cashing in on players. And then on that crazy loan scenario, apparently fucking Aronson's been linked with a loan deal to Fulham, which is just a total lol, isn't it? And Gnonto is wanting out. I think his agents come out and said, they're going to deal with international break, and then they're gonna meet Leeds, and there's going to be talks. I think Gnonto's wanted out for a while now, and we've had a little movement in ye olde bookies, and we're joint second to finish second, so which don't make any sense because that can't be possible. But basically, bookies have got us joint second with Leicester to go up as champions. So I mean, we're still managerless. It got me thinking though, really, like with Gnonto and like Aronson, and because I thought, and even Harrison, and like I thought we were going to lose these players quite easily, and I still think we're going to lose them. But like where to really. When you look at like who's gone down, there's like Maddison and Barnes, who are both Premier League proven players, aren't they? And Leicester aren't. They're not people that particularly chomping at bit. I know Tottenham are going to come in for Maddison probably and get him, but they wanted like 60 million, like 30 million each for him, and I don't think that's bad price for Maddison and Barnes really. I mean, Barnes maybe not 30 million, but Maddison, you know, he does have loads of potential, and he's put in decent spans, hasn't he? He's gone 10, 15 games where you think he's in really good form and stuff, and then he does dip, but you know. I don't know. So it made me think really, like, sometimes it's that same thing that we only watch Leeds and you assume things of certain players and that teams would want them and stuff. Well, nobody wanted Gnonto before we did we? Did they? Nobody wanted Rafinha before we did. You know, you can pick these players up when nobody really knows out about them. So, like, clubs are looking for certain types of players. Maybe they're too pricey at this point. Gnonto's a bit of a risk, really. How much would he cost? I know he's excellent for us in a few games, and I think he's got loads of potential, but the top clubs don't want potential, and the lower clubs need, like, to structure elsewhere, really, don't they? Need to be strengthened rather than thinking, oh, we can get away with a bit of a flair player. So, because we had loads of wingers this year, or last year, and that didn't get us anywhere, did it? So, but yeah, quick ship vid. Started putting a lot more on my Still Struggling channel now. Some stuff about Philip Schofield, because I think the whole saga is really funny. That's off up to date at 6. Alt links are below. Some funny videos that I find funny that I just upload, stuff like that. Proper quick shit vids. So yeah, let us know if you check them out. All my music links are below. Type in JackCity Games. Clout Chaser out.
The way they've been, the results they've had, 1 defeat in 13. I've got Muppets from Leeds talking about pressures on us and Bamford and Forshaw and a couple of others, and it's over to you and this, that and the other. They got beat 7 times since Christmas. We've been beaten once. We've set it up from Christmas to be in the race.
Boom.
JackCity, bitch! JackCity, bitch! Hey!
I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna hear your promises. You do you and I'll do me. That's just the way it is. Don't wanna ever feel surprised. That's why I ask.